Welcome to Siargao, a super tropical, very remote island here in the Philippines. I rented a bike to explore this beautiful island, and I'd say, let's go.
Often hyped as the new Bali, the tropical island of Siargao in the Philippines caught my attention.
But we're really in the middle of the jungle, look at this.
Over the course of 7 days, I explored its stunning beaches, jungle-covered mountains, and experienced the warmth of its local culture.
Look at this, just rice fields, and over here, the same. This is incredibly peaceful and beautiful.
But not everything went according to plan, and that's where the adventure really began. Here's my unfiltered take on Siargao Island.
So, I think there is a river down there. I saw a couple of tours going down there and there's some stuff going on here at the road. So, I'd say we're gonna check it out. I know there is this beautiful river here on the island where you can swim in the middle of palm trees, and it's also pretty hot outside right now. I'm sweating everywhere, so cooling down in a river would be really nice. Let's go. So there we are, it's a river. So let's see if we have to pay entry to go in the river. So we got our ticket for a boat. You can ride boats here, and that bring you to some freshwater pool where you can swim. And now we're gonna find our guide. So our boat is here, let's go in. Let's go. We are in the boat and it is so peaceful. You can hear all the birds, all the jungle noises, and we're literally in the middle of the jungle on this canoe, and it's magical.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Up. Slowly.
Thank you so much.
Ultimately, I had to wait about an hour before I was allowed in the water, and then I was only allowed to stay 5 minutes in this beautiful water just to take a photo. But since I don't care that much about photos, my whole experience was a bit dampened.
Here in Cloud9 area, the most popular and most touristy area on Siargao, and here is where you can get the best waves for surfing, because that is why Siargao became popular, because they have some of the best surfing in all of Asia. So today we're gonna check out this beach. Hi! So to get to the beach you have to pay entry. It's 100 pesos a person.
Guys, you wanna surf, ladies? You want to surf?
No, thank you. And you can also get surf lessons here. However, I don't like it that much. I've tried it before. I'm not the biggest fan. So here we are at the famous Cloud9 surf beach. There's a pier here, and wow, this water down there, this looks so beautiful. Wow, that is paradise. Out there, all the way on the ocean, we have the surface. And here the water is so beautiful. That is really, really beautiful. So here if you watch all the surfers, look. So I think there's a lot of classes happening right now, I think. I'm not a surfer, so I'm not exactly sure. The beach is so beautiful. It does look a little bit dark. This is just my sunglasses. I'm not sure, I think it does look a little bit dark over there. That's because it rained before. This is the end of rainy season, so there's some occasional rain, but it's over very quickly. And otherwise it's like super nice during the day. And from what I've seen so far, there aren't as many tourists around yet. It's almost sunset and there is a sunset viewpoint on a bridge, and I think it's just over there. It's lots of traffic here, but let's check out the sunset. So I think this is where everyone's parking to get to the bridge, and it seems to be very busy. Okay, so now there are like souvenir shops, market stalls. I think we can see the bridge over there. Okay, I didn't expect it to be such a big tourist attraction, to be honest. Someone definitely saw a business opportunity here and everyone else copied it. So I found a spot without too many people. I honestly did not expect this spot to be this busy and popular. We're here, there's no sunset, as you can see. It's pretty cloudy, unfortunately, but it's still super nice. Good morning to another day in Siargao. Today we're gonna check out some rock pools, and I heard there's like some cave pools with fresh water too. I have my bike here, but it rained so much last night that the whole road here is flooded. So first of all, we're gonna have to ride our bike through all of these pools here that formed last night. So let's go. We just parked the bike over there and got a ticket for the Tidal Pools. It is not expensive, but it is a bit tricky because you have to pay a fee for using the road, for parking, for getting a guide. You can only visit this Tidal Pools if you have a guide. I think it's because of ecotourism, which is a good thing, but it's a bit sneaky, I think, with all these little fees. They are adding up. Now they are still cheap, but I think in 2-3 years, give it 2-3 years, and it's gonna be at least 2 or 3 times the price. But now let's go to the Tidal Pools down there. Now I think we have to find our guide. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Okay, so that's starting to feel a bit rushed. The guide just told us we have 20 minutes. We're not even in our swimwear. And the guys where we bought the ticket actually told us there wouldn't be a time limit, so I'm a bit confused. There's the Tidal Pools. Let's get undressed. Yeah, this is actually not as shallow as I've expected it to be, but it's super nice. The water is like so clear, and you can see like these big waves out there rolling into the beach. Wow, these are so powerful. Ah, oh my god. Yeah, it's a lot of, the current is very strong here, and also there's like a lot of stones on the floor. Oh my god, I don't want to get pushed out there. Ah. Okay. Ow, that hurt. Ah. Wow, so this place is crazy. I wish I would have known before, like, the tides. I didn't check them, that's my mistake. I don't think this place is very good during high tide because the current is insane. And if you're down there, it's very, very hard to get out. Our guide over there, he just laughed at us. So there was a lot of stuff happening at these tidal pools. After this happened, I just came here to the next beach. This is a very local beach without any tourists. But now let's at least go have a look at the beach down here. It's very local, there's no one else. The water is really, really nice and clear. It's a bit cloudy outside, but still very, very nice. So a bike is parked somewhere just over there. I think, I'm actually not sure, but as you can see, it's a very local village here. There's a lot of street doggies. Hi! So one thing I noticed is a lot of the street animals here on the island look very sick, unfortunately. I think it's because it's just still a very poor island and there's not much infrastructure for animals, to help animals, street animals. So I think it's gonna start storming soon. It's already raining, but we found a little store here and they advertise beer, so let's see. Hello. Can we get
So make like
one?
one bottle,
Yes, please. So the rain is starting.
65.
Yes. 16. Thank you. Bye bye. So the rain stopped. Let's head back to town. Another beautiful day in Siargao Island, and it's raining. The thing is, our old motorbike did not survive us driving through all of these lakes, all the flooded roads, so today we're gonna have to get a new one. And we were just on our way finding a new one, and this happened. Look at this rain. The rain has finally stopped and the streets are flooded. From what I got from the locals, this weather is not normal in March, I think. It's not supposed to be this rainy because it's raining every day. It's not too bad though, because the rain stops pretty quickly. But now we can continue finding a bike. I finally managed to get a new bike, and also a much better one. The other one was pretty old and I don't know if it was very safe, but now we're ready to go. The rain stopped and there's lots to explore on this island, so I think we're just gonna start riding around and see what we find. So we arrived in the middle of the jungle. I saw signs that there would be cold springs here, so that's what we're trying to find now, but we're really in the middle of the jungle. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? You can hear all the insects in the bushes, and the rain stopped. It's really humid now though, so let's hope we can find the cold spring to cool down. I think there it is. Look at this lake. Also, Western media says there's dengue fever here. Locals say there isn't. I haven't worn mosquito spray. Let's find out. So I think we have to pay 30 pesos entry. Ah, hello. For 2 people, please. Wow, look how beautiful this water is. This is so clear. The water here is incredibly clear. But it definitely is a bit cold. It's fresh water, it's very fresh. I think we just have to gonna jump in. I found this completely empty road here leading down to the beach all the way down there. Let's check it out. That seems to be like a local party spot when looking around. Let's have a look down to the water. That is beautiful. There's like literally no one here. There's like coconut floating in the water. This is incredible. Look at this, guys. Nong Fu Springs. Washed up here on the Filipino beaches on a very remote island. And I drank this water in China. I drank this exact same water. And it's actually pretty sad because there's a lot of trash. And it all gets like flushed here. So they are organizing beach cleanups, which are somewhat popular among foreigners. But I bet they never clean up these very local beaches here. They're probably only gonna clean up the touristy ones, unfortunately. Look at this. Kind of sad to see though. Let's put this bottle away. Also, all of these lots here behind me, all of these beachfront lots are for sale. I saw so many signs everywhere that they're for sale. So I think in a couple of years we're not gonna have this beautiful coconut tree forest here. We're gonna have luxury resorts next to restaurants, next to bars. So I don't think we can enjoy this natural beauty for very much longer. So guys, I just want to start my day and another problem happened. My tire has a hole here. So now we have to figure out what to do. We got like some stuff there. And I think we're gonna seal up the tire now. I do think this was not my mistake. Yesterday night I saw some children around my bike here at my back tire, and when I came they were like laughing and running away. I suspect that they put a hole in there. So we gotta put the stuff from the bottle in there. And this will fix up the tire from inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hope this works.
Oh, speaks. Yeah. Now guys, welcome to my market, guys.
Thank you so much.
200.
200?
Yeah.
Do you have change?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for your help. You saved us. Let's go. Oh my god, guys, I almost got knocked off my bike. I'm just in a random town, like I'm super nervous. There was this guy, you know, like you see these kind of cars, someone was like transporting metal. This metal that they use on the roofs up here. And like one of the pieces just started flying off the back of his bike through the air. I was behind him. Luckily I wasn't too close, like fuck. They don't secure any of the shit they transport. Then also like this day is just starting with so many issues. This morning we got a flat tire. It's fixed now and it's still good. I have no idea what they poured into there. Look here, you can, oh my god, you can see the stuff bubbling out of there. What is that stuff? I hope this tire holds. I have arrived all the way at the north tip of the island and our tire is still good. That is very, very good. It also stopped bubbling and making these weird poisonous noises, so everything's fine. And now we're here at some waterfalls. I think we're gonna have to pay entry over there. And then there should be some waterfalls somewhere in the jungle. The entrance fee was 50 pesos a person, That's less than $1. So for most attractions here, they're gonna want a couple of dollars. This way, they can employ a lot of local people, which is really good for them. Wow, it's really, really hot. Before it was raining, now the sun is shining. The weather is like really bipolar here. That's the waterfalls over there. So you can also rent tables here. These cost 100 pesos. That's about $1.50. I'd rather just go down to the water though. Look how cool this looks. This is really, really beautiful, guys. Let's get in the water. Wow, I can't even stand. That's beautiful. We just drove past a sign for another spring pool here. I'm not exactly sure, there's like no one around, but there's some ladies that told us it's supposed to be here, so yeah, it's supposed to be here. Let's see. Hello. So 30 pesos each. Also, this here is a basketball court because basketball is actually more popular here in the Philippines than football. And the springs are supposed to be somewhere down here. We're here, we found the pools. The two girls showed us the way and it looks so beautiful. This water here is actually quite cold, and I think it's also quite deep. This here is my last stop for today. It's Alegria Beach. And from what the locals told me, this here is supposed to be the most beautiful beach on the island. Wow, the water is so nice and warm and it's so clear. I mean, there's some algae and stuff, but it's like super clear and warm. It's actually really, really nice. I understand why the locals say that this is the best beach. Also, look at this, like you have the whole beach for yourself pretty much. I'm gonna enjoy the beach now and then I'm gonna head back to town.